morning and welcome to another video. So this week I'm off on annual leave from work, so I haven't been working for the past week, and so has my mum. She's been off for a few weeks, so my dad's retired, so he's obviously not working, and my brother's just chilling and going with the flow. So the four of us today are going to Weymouth. We were deciding between Weymouth and the Isle of Wight because we live so close to sort of both of them. Obviously with the Isle of Wight you just get on the ferry, and then Weymouth we live about an hour and a half away. So we thought while we've got time we can spend a night somewhere and just chill and sort of relax and see if there's anything interesting that we can do. So we decided on Weymouth. Now apparently I've been there. My dad says we all went when like we were young. Obviously I don't remember it, but I've done a bit of research in and it looks like there's some nice things to do. So join us as we go on a little trip. We have arrived, and I can't believe it, there's actually people in the water. There's Mum and Matt. He's taking a photo of himself. They don't know. LOL! We've just come across this sand sculpture. Look at that. This is from Sand World. We've decided to have lunch at McDonald's because we are a sophisticated, civilised family on holiday. So we've just checked in to our hotel for the night and we've got a sea view. So we've got a view there, lovely nice view, and this means we can sit here and people watch. Dad, are you having fun?
Of course he's having fun, he's on his phone.
Oh.
I'm replying to messages.
So am I.
Who messages you?
If you reply, who are you replying to?
I just had some pictures sent to me, so I'm replying to it.
Yeah, I just sent those to Sophie.
He's also wearing a t-shirt that says New York on it because he wants to be in New York. We've just walked up to the harbour. The sun's shining. People are crabbing. It's really cute. The bridge over there is just opening. This is an Aldi version of Tower Bridge. So that means obviously a boat's coming through. Matt just said this is like Inception. And Mum. Just learning about history, Weymouth history.
Channel Islands to auto traffic.
These are what those lines are there. It used to be a railway. Mum's just choosing her boat. Thinking of names for it. I think you should just call it Tray.
Tray.
Like Tray and Gaz.
Never say never.
Never say never.
That one over there.
The one on the end, right? Never say never.
This one here is called Never Say Never.
Yeah, I like that.
It must like Justin Bieber because that's one of his albums, isn't it?
Oh, God,
I'm pretty sure.
Or Matt Charlie.
That is not a nice name for a yacht.
That's a rubbish excluding Sophie's name.
Shocking name. Stick it to your day job, Mum.
Yeah. Now that's a nice
I like the name of that one, Mojito.
Look at
Southampton,
the size of
that's where we are. It's very low here. You can really see, I mean it's clear water, you can really see the bottom. Lots of fishies. we are heading in to some crazy golf. This is gonna be fun. We're all very competitive. I just got it in 2. Dad's now got it in 3. 3! I'm gonna watch Mum, but she's gonna be awful. She usually is at this game. Here we go. Oh no, oh. It's alright.
Too hard, otherwise you're going back downhill again. Oh, maybe a 3 here.
Maybe 4, maybe 5.
No.
Oh,
Really?
3, okay. Not as bad as usually. Matt's turn. Well, we're all doing sort of a bit, you know, normal. We're not doing good, but we're not doing bad. But you know, we're only on par 4. Where is the hole? Oh, it's there.
Whoa. 2? Right.
Dad there with the scores. No cheating.
3.
3, okay.
I go first on this one.
What's this one? Oh, it goes downhill. Well, I think I'd rather that than uphill.
Wait, where's it going? Oh, it's the...
I love the theming of this crazy golf. Theme to pirates. I like the music. Theming's great. I always laugh because we are a very competitive family and we love crazy golf, but none of us are actually very good at it. We just all laugh at each other and have a bit of fun, don't we, Mum?
Speak for yourself, I'm brilliant.
She's not. She's not. She's not brilliant. Mum got it in 3.
You gonna get it in?
Can he do it in 3?
Oh.
No, he can't. Is this going to be 4?
No, is that
4. We're now on a ship.
Yeah, 3.
She got it in 3. So, do you have many people that come here and play? No? Okay.
3?
Are you happy here? You look it? He likes to chat, this one.
Well done.
We're on the last one. Dad got 3. That's the last one, Dad. The ball disappears. And then it's Matt now. This was the hardest one. And then we're going to count the scores
Has it gone, Matt?
and see who won. Spoiler alert, it won't be me. So just come out. It was really fun. And it was nice weather as well. It wasn't too busy. If you're ever in Weymouth, come to this crazy golf. We're also going to tally up the scores when we're having dinner, which we're going to have now.
Yeah, you can never get a potato.
The scores are in. So these are the scores. I came 3rd, Mum came 4, Matt came 2nd, and Dad won.
Your birthday.
Oh, it was blurry.
Yeah.
There you are.
Nice.
We are now back in our hotel. We've just had dinner and now we're just chilling. Me and Mum are waiting for Love Island to come on, and Matthew is on his laptop and Dad is people watching with a pint of beer.
I'm going to forget that step in the night in the dark.
Here's Dad on his phone, people watching outside. As I said, we've got a lovely view, literally looking at the water. And then he's got his Stella. It's the next morning and the sun is shining again. So cut to like 2 hours later, we have arrived in Swanage. So we left our hotel, walked to our car, and then Mum was like, hey, should we go somewhere else for like the day because it's really hot today? So we ended up going to Swanage. I haven't been to Swanage for ages, but it's really nice, and we're currently walking along the seafront. It just feels like we're abroad, but we're not. just walked from there all the way around to here. We have just left Swanage. We cut it quite short. I'll tell you about a story later. And we're now waiting to go on a ferry across over to Sandbanks because Dad says it just cuts your journey in half instead of driving all the way around. So we're just going to go on a ferry. Just waiting here, and then you literally, there's our ferry there, and then we just drive onto it. I mean, when it's here, obviously. But there's the water. We're now on the ferry. There's a big bus next to us as well. And we're now at the other side, waiting to get off. No, I still hate ferries. We are home now. We had a lovely couple of days in Weymouth and in Swanage, and now we are home. It was, yeah, just a lovely couple of days, really nice to get away, especially with the glorious weather we had. But I did just want to mention our disappointing and bizarre experience in a bakery in Swanage. So I did mention this earlier. So we went into Swanage and it was cut short and sort of ended in a sort of disappointing way due to the service we received at this bakery, which was called Heyman's Bakery. Now, this is just the service we received, and to be completely honest, we've not received like bizarre service like this before, so it might be nice. It might be, you know, it might just be a weird day that they were having because it was busy and hot and it's the summer holidays. But our experience was really weird. It was, so what originally was planned is that we were going to go and find something to eat and go and sit somewhere like on like a deck chair or a bench or somewhere outside because it was really hot. So we went into a shop to buy some drinks because we were really thirsty and because obviously it was hot and you need to stay hydrated. So we bought some drinks and then we walked past Heyman's Bakery and thought, oh, look at this. We can take some like pasties, sausage rolls, anything, and go and eat them. So like we found food, let's have a look. So we went in and then my mum ordered food and said, but can we have the food heated? Because my dad likes his Cornish pasty heated, my brother likes his sausage roll heated. And they actually said, oh, we'll heat them for you, make them fresh, sit down at a table and we will come and take your order. So we were like, oh great, thanks, okay, we'll sit here then and eat. And then we got the drinks out and then my mum just quickly said, oh, we bought drinks from another place because it was like unintentional that we were coming in here, but you've now said that you'll be able to serve us at the table, so we'll just stay here. She sort of gave us a bit of a weird look and then disappeared. She came back and just said, my manager just said you're not allowed to drink other drinks in our bakery, and if you do drink, we will charge you to have a drink from someone else's drink that you didn't pay for. Weird. So what they were essentially trying to do was a corkage fee, like the equivalent of a corkage fee, which if anyone doesn't know what that is when you bring your own alcohol to a restaurant and they charge you like 50 quid to drink it, like drink your own alcohol because they serve it and, you know, everything. So that's the corkage fee, and they're essentially asking us to pay them to be able to drink our own drinks, like a bottle of water out of the bottle. Like they wanted to charge us for that. So we said, we were like, okay, no, that's ridiculous. What we'll do is we'll just take the food to go then, because we're not going to charge someone, we're not going to pay for someone to let us drink in the bakery. When they told us to sit down anyway, like that was nothing to do, we didn't choose to sit there. They said, we will come to you at a table, why don't you sit down? We were like, okay, great. And I will say 100% there was no signage that said, you know, that you couldn't do that. There was, I know some companies do have a rule there, but restaurants, chain restaurants, sit down restaurants, not a grab and go bakery that had a few tables. Another thing which I found odd as well is the waitress came back and said, I've tallied up your new like amount for your food now that you're taking it away, because it would be cheaper, which again wasn't specified anywhere that there was 2 different prices, eat in, take away. And now normally, for example, I know Greggs do that, so if you eat in it's more, if you take it away it's cheaper, but they specify that, they put it 100% clear so everyone can see if you're wanting to eat in or take away. There was only one price everywhere. There was no eat in, take away option. It was just one price, and they again told us to sit down. So after that we then we were just still sat down at this table waiting for them to heat up, not cook, not make, heat up some ready-made to eat pasties, because we asked for it to be heated and then they were like, okay, yeah. So essentially we're waiting for them to just, it doesn't take long to heat up a sausage roll. But what we figured out was, because we said that policy was ridiculous and that we weren't going to stay seated in, and that we decided we wanted to take the food out, they were leaving us till last. They were serving everybody else but us, and we could see it very clearly. So we were waiting ages, and it did get to the point where we just said, right, we are leaving. So my mum went up to this waitress, the same waitress, and just said, this has gone on too long, we've waited long enough, we are leaving here, you will not be getting our service. And they just went, okay. It was rude is the word. Now again, this is completely just my experience, and this just happened to us. But the fact that there were so many different aspects of that situation that we were annoyed at, the main one being they wanted to charge us. They just literally wanted to charge us to drink a drink that we'd already bought. I cannot get my head around that. And I know that's, I don't think that's a policy. I know there's the standard policy in a lot of places, restaurants, and I say restaurants, you can't just walk in with a bottle of Coke and just drink it there, and you know, that's not a thing. Like, I completely get that. But it's the fact that we went into this bakery, they told us to sit down, and then went and did that, and gave us a very, very disappointing experience, because we were going to pay for that food, and because of them we didn't. So they lost customers, and I don't think we'll go there again, because it was, yeah, that whole situation was just completely put us off. And it's really annoying because the food looked nice and we were again going to pay for it, but the fact that they made us wait on purpose, yeah, that just sort of was just the cherry on top. We were like, no, we're gonna have to leave. So that was our disappointing experience in Swanage. The rest of like the actual few hours that we had there was good, but yeah, it's just, we just didn't get it, and it's just disappointing. And you know, you just don't really expect that from a small town bakery that's probably a local business that's wanting to try and do well and bring in new customers, especially tourists, because we don't live in Swanage, obviously. So yeah, sadly it lost some customers, and I probably think it lost a lot if that is their policy. But with that being said, we had a lovely couple of days in Weymouth, and then obviously the few hours that we had in Swanage, and now we're home, we're sunbathing. I've just been in the hot tub, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. And if you go to Weymouth, definitely go to that pirate mini golf, because it was so much fun. We always love crazy golf, we always love themed crazy golf courses as well. There's so many around where we are, so we're so happy whenever we see one elsewhere. But no, we had a great couple of days. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video.